focus never wavers. Another flash in the green sky, another circle of light. The bombs are more regular now, as if they're controlled by a timer. On television, they never hit anything. They simply fly in the air and explode like fireworks. For you, it's easier to appreciate their beauty than to think about what's really happening. Mahir, you say, "It's okay, baby." He shakes his head no and makes a grunting noise as if trying to speak. Several short grunts, in fact, that mean nothing to you. "I don't understand, baby." Take a tissue and dab the water from his eyes. It's a steady stream. Still, he watches the bombing. The fur on his cheeks is matted from the path of tears. "I'll get you some water," you say. "When you were a little girl, your mother always made you drink a glass of water when you were crying. It was impossible to drink the water and cry at the same time. Welcome the task, anything to keep your hands busy and mind occupied." Fill a large bowl with tap water and place it by the sofa. Of course he won't drink. Those black eyes remain locked on the television. "No water?" you ask. "It will make you feel better. How about some food? Are you hungry?" He shakes his head again, his teeth grinding. The weeping continues unabated, despite your efforts. The futon mattress absorbs the tears. Why a camel, of all creatures, you think? You'd discussed getting a pet together, but dogs weren't considered clean animals in Mahir's faith. You talked about choosing a cat from the shelter, but last night Mahir announced that he wanted a camel, and you played along with the joke. You thought it was a nod to the stereotypes, but also a fantasy that you two could get an exotic animal and make everything work. Now you don't know anything. Camel trumps reason. "Is this a protest, you say? That's what it is, isn't it? How is it a protest if I'm the only one who knows?" Performance art with an audience of one. Frustration simmers in your chest and threatens to bubble into anger. Admit this is getting ridiculous. He swings his head toward you and blinks, one eye faster than the other. "Snap out of it, okay?" you say. "You haven't eaten anything all morning. You're probably starving." Focus on the new task, but realize that you have no idea what camels eat. Consider ordering Mahir's favorite cheese pizza from Bella Italia. When you fasted with him last Ramadan, you got plain pizza frequently. He timed it carefully so that the delivery guy would arrive at sunset, moments after you'd broken your fast with a quick kiss and Mahir had bowed his head to the ground. You were fascinated by the process, but you only lasted a week. A week! To think you'd considered converting to Islam, even though you're a dedicated agnostic. You admit there could be something greater than ourselves, but none of the organized religions have it right. Yet you were willing to forgo your own fundamental beliefs and adopt his, if that's what it took. You'd even stayed around for the grad program, even though the art school isn't top-notch, because Mahir got into the top-rated medical school here. During that week of fasting, Mahir explained that his parents might not accept you even if you became Muslim. He said you were still an outsider because you were American and white. His parents wouldn't care that he was a successful doctor if he married outside the community. Considering the situation, shouldn't you be the one who's crying? Open the pantry in search of camel food. The shelves are bare. You were going to buy groceries today. There's a can of tomato soup, a half-eaten package of dates, and a bottle of Pinot Noir that you were saving for a special occasion. Let the pantry door slam shut. The refrigerator is just as barren, only some pita bread and strawberry jam. "How about toasted pita and jam? Or pizza?" you call from the kitchen. When you don't receive an answer, you return to the living room, stepping in a pile of camel dung. Feel both disgusted and heartbroken by the manure squishing between your toes. Consider it a metaphor for your relationship. "No more," you say, turning off the television. "You're not allowed to watch anymore, and you can stop the protest. I get it." The weeping is now sobbing, complete with heaves and sniffles. A sad